in a small, humble village nestled between rolling hills and meandering streams, lived a young girl named Leila, with her mother Maria. Their home was a modest cottage made of worn bricks and thatched roof, surrounded by a garden where wildflowers grew freely. The cottage was old and creaky, but it was filled with warmth, laughter, and the love that Lila and Maria shared. Lila was only 12 years old, but she had a heart far larger than her years. Maria, her mother, was a kind woman with soft eyes and a gentle spirit, but life had not been easy for them. Maria worked tirelessly, stitching clothes for the villagers to earn a meager income, but it was barely enough to keep food on their table and a fire in their hearth. Despite their hardships, Lila and Maria found joy in the simple things: the songs of birds in the morning, the scent of fresh earth after the rain, and the comfort of each other's company. Lila adored her mother more than anything in the world. She saw the lines of worry on Maria's face, the tiredness in her eyes, and the weight she carried on her slender shoulders. Lila wished she could ease her mother's burdens, so one day she decided to help. After school, while other children played, Lila went to the nearby fields where she collected wild herbs, flowers, and berries. She had learned from Maria which plants were valuable, and she would gather them to sell at the village market. Every day she filled her basket with whatever the fields had to offer: lavender for calming teas, wild garlic for cooking, and elderberries for making syrup. With each coin she earned, she would slip it into a small wooden box hidden beneath her bed, saving it to surprise her mother when the time was right. Lila's hands were small, but they were strong and nimble. She learned to weave flower crowns, which the village children loved to buy. She also helped the elderly neighbors with small chores, like carrying water from the well or gathering firewood, and they paid her with coins or sometimes with fresh bread or cheese. Every bit she earned, she added to the box. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in shades of pink and gold, Maria sat by the fireplace, mending a dress by candlelight. Lila watched her mother's weary hands move the needle and thread, and her heart swelled with love and determination. "Mother," Lila said softly, "I want to help you more." Maria looked up, her tired eyes filled with surprise. "You already help me so much, my dear. You are a blessing." Lila shook her head and smiled. "No, Mother, I want to do more." She disappeared into her room and returned with the wooden box. With a shy smile she opened it and showed Maria the coins she had saved. Tears welled up in Maria's eyes as she realized the lengths to which her daughter had gone to help her. She pulled Leila close, hugging her tightly. "Oh, Lila," she whispered, her voice choked with emotion, "you are my greatest treasure." With the money Lila had saved, Maria was able to buy more fabric and thread, allowing her to take on more work and earn a little extra. The cottage became a bit warmer, the meals a bit heartier, and the worry lines on Maria's face began to soften. Lila continued to help, and as the seasons changed, so did their lives. Though they were still poor, they were rich in love, and that love gave them strength. Lila's small acts of kindness, born from a deep love for her mother, made their little world brighter and more hopeful. Years passed, and Lila grew into a beautiful young woman, wise and compassionate beyond her years. She never forgot the lessons of her childhood, nor the sacrifices her mother had made for her, and in turn she always sought to make her mother's life easier, just as she had done since she was a little girl. Together they faced the challenges of life with courage and grace, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. Their love was the true wealth that filled their hearts and home, making their modest cottage a palace of joy and peace.